Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to little Harold. Harold the hamster, named by a kind commenter. I was going to call him something stupid like Nerg. Then somebody said, hey, he looks like a Harold. And he does. He's a much better Harold than he is a Nerg. He's a good little guy. Turn this way so people can see your face. You're such a cutie. But he wants to go back to his fresh bed of clean aspen so he can go back to sleep. You don't use cedar or fir or any kind of wood like that if you're going to use wood chips, because cedar and all that gives off essential oils that are very bad for their lungs. It can cause horrible, horrible respiratory issues. And so it's kind of sad. But aspen wood chips are perfectly fine and good. So I use aspen, though a lot of people use like that paper bedding. And that's good stuff too. It's just it's more expensive than aspen, and aspen is a good wood. It's a fine wood for hamster bedding. Thumbs up on that. Ah, yes, and just because I said with the Herald part, it is 6:54 a.m. It is Tuesday, the 10th of October. I have to go and pay for my storage unit today. Yay. Such is life. And I am so exhausted of late, and I am so very sorry, especially since yesterday it came to a head, my exhaustion and my emotional vulnerability. I took in a rescue hamster of this. She's a little female, of course, hence the she part, but she is very, very sick. She has tumors, like ovarian cysts, and her body is really big, and she's slowly dying, and somebody had... he was going to kill her. I said I'd take her and let her go on my own because I didn't want to see her die, but I really wish now that I had let him do that. That would have been better. Because she's suffering and I don't have the guts, the wherewithal, the verisimilitude, not verisimilitude, but I don't have what it takes to do the right thing and put her out of her misery. So she's alive and she's hurting, but hamsters don't know when they're sick. And so even though she's hurting, she doesn't know she's dying. She just knows she's trying to live and clean up after herself as best she can, though she can't reach a lot of her parts of her body anymore. Poor thing. If I had it within me, I would do the right thing, but I can't. I would be wrecked and ruined. I mean, as bad as this is tearing me apart, I would not do well for days if I took care of the situation myself. Past that, though, I have not been doing a whole lot. In fact, other than saying, right there, my sincere apologies. As I've stated before, the best thing to do if you feel yourself ready to say or or any like that is to stop and pause instead of actually going or But not a whole lot has been going on in my life of late. Yesterday, because of the perfect storm of exhaustion and such, I did not sleep much. I mean, I didn't get much done yesterday. I spent a lot of time up here toward the end of the evening in a half daze, half awake, doing things that I shouldn't have been doing because I was only half awake. So, yay on that one. Again, my apologies for all my tweeting yesterday. A combination of emotional vulnerability, absolute exhaustion came together with a big crash, and I tend to tweet a lot of really bad things about myself. I tear myself down. It's one of the first things I do. It's a learned habit, and it's not a good one. And my nose, of course, has now got a lot redder here, even from the new mask, because I have to crank it tighter, the mask, to keep the seal while I'm sleeping, because I frequently get woke up where it's going like and the air is escaping out the side. Every time I breathe out, it puffs up more air and the mask fills up more, and then it goes as it escapes out the edge. Not only does that tickle, but it's a loud noise, and if it blows up against like my ear or whatever, that's going to wake me up too. So I've had to crank it tighter to keep the air seal going, but of course that means my nose gets red again up here. I had gotten away from that, and now I get these big red bands across here because my new mask It's a new one. It's got a big post that comes right up and then smack into your forehead where the straps that hold the thing to your head go. So you get a big red band across your forehead and a big mark right there where the bar comes up off your mask. It is just not good for the rest of the day. The red and stuff. I hate the Windows Defender. I have had nothing but trouble with that thing all day. First, I mean, it just popped up and made a, hey, here's a thing going on. Because at first it jumped up and said, oh, your antivirus, anti-spyware stuff is turned off. You need to turn it back on. So it's like, okay, we'll do so then, thank you. Click turn on real-time monitoring, and after about 2 minutes after I'd said, okay, turn on, and then went on to do something else, it jumped back up with, hey, that doesn't work. There's something wrong. You need to look up the issue. So, yay, just click turn on again, and that time it worked. And now it's sending me more messages. Thumbs up. Ugh. Yeah, I am just a lot of exhaustion. I am really tired right now. I finally went to bed last night. I had signed off, quote unquote, saying I'm going to be going to bed soon off Twitter and such, and then I couldn't get out of my chair. I was half awake, half asleep, and I was just obsessively watching videos. I had planned on going to bed as soon as I signed off. When I looked at my clock, over an hour had passed, and I was still watching videos. So I finally went to bed around midnight-ish, I think it was, but I took forever to fall asleep and I kept waking up. I have irritable bowel syndrome. My entire life, my abdomen has hurt. It's just pain. I get pain all the time. That's generally my body's way of telling me that you're going to have to go to the bathroom soon, is I get intense abdominal pain. And unfortunately, my son went and inherited that from me. So quite frequently while I'm sleeping, especially with the fact that I swallow air because of my bloody sleep mask, I have a lot of extra abdominal pain, and it's really difficult to sleep because of that. And not just that, I mean, I'm out of RSO. I have barely any THC products, and it's not good. I'm really hurting, and that doesn't help when I'm trying to sleep. So, restful sleep, I don't know when the last time was I got actual restful sleep. And restful sleep is sleep that actually refreshes you. Mama squeaked there, is banging around in her cage. That was kind of a surprise. And, oh, I lost track of what I was talking about entirely. I know it was abdominal pain and all, but I can't remember exactly what I was saying. She distracted me. My sincere apologies. I am so tired, and it's so hard just to try and be intelligent during these times. I need somehow to get THC products so that I can deal with my fibro and deal with not being able to sleep. I don't have anything to treat my pain. Barely. I've got just a tiny... I'm not going to show you. I don't want to demonetize. I know talking about it already, I've demonetized everything, but I don't have any RSO. I don't have anything like that. So when I go to bed, it is painful and I don't sleep well or much. And my computer has just taken off and has gotten really, really loud again. I'm hoping that I can get the thing with a new cooler on the fan. Somebody said they were going to be sending me one, so I just need to get this thing stopped, turned off, thermal paste taken off, the whole thing, and then the new one put on, because this thing runs hot and you can't hear it, but it's just gone from a jet taking off to a jet, breaking off into Mach 5 here. It's gone really, really loud. Thumbs up on that. I would love to show people mail that I get. I don't get any mail anymore. I've gotten, in the past 5 months, I've gotten 5 letters. And the last thing I got was about a month ago. I go to my post office box and nothing. Nobody ever sends me anything at all. All I ask for is postcards. I don't get postcards. Nobody sends me a thing. It costs me $100 and some odd bucks a year for my post office box, and right now I'm just flushing that money down the toilet because nobody sends me anything. And oh well. I only say, you know, in the show more, please send me a postcard. I only have up here in every single video, please send me a postcard. And one of the 5 postcards I got in the past 5 months was I had to pay for the stamp myself because they just put a wolf sticker on it instead of a stamp. Yay. Even as my subscriber count keeps growing slowly, my comments keep shrinking. I have fewer and fewer comments to answer each time. Yay, my social isolation is growing even as my channel grows. Fewer people actually contact me. Fewer people talk to me. Yay, social isolation for the win. Past that, as stated, not a whole lot going on. I'm going to try and get some stuff done today, but I don't know what. I got to walk more. I went walking yesterday, walked a bit. All in the morning time, finished up with some stuff here, went out, had to take a walk because I was starting to get anxiety because of my restless leg. Yay! And walked for like an hour, hour and a half, came back, finished up with my stuff, and then just lost it entirely for the rest of the day. So thumbs up on that. What am I going to do today? Roughly the same. I got to go pay for my storage unit, and then past that, I got some phone calls to make, and then that's it. I've just got a couple of videos to make, and then probably be done around noon, and then have nothing to do for the next 12 hours. I'll find stuff to do. I got to go talk to my brother-in-law. I got to revisit my kids today. I've got 2 kids that live with my brother-in-law. They are my son and my daughter. The only thing that's left living of my wife are 2 children, so I gotta go up and talk to them again. They live far enough away and such that they never contact me and I contact them, and if I didn't go to talk to my kids, I'd never see them because they never come to see me. Thumbs up! Again, social isolation for the win. At least I go see them. That's a plus. Well, at 12 minutes and change, I am just going to open up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab, which is just, I'm going to thank 20 to 25 people for having left me comments. I used to have to open up like 10 pages to get 24 hours worth of comments. Now I just have to open 3 and I've got all 24 hours worth of comments, so thumbs up. It's a much smaller pool to choose from. If I mispronounce your name, and I likely will, no disrespect is intended. I am an American English speaker. We're terrible at names. I'm better than most, but still, when and if I mispronounce your name, no disrespect is intended. If you would like a shout out, and if I catch it, I will give you that shout out, but I gotta catch it, and the way my brain works. So, let's see, we have, oh yes, and I'm not reading the comments now. I'm just clicking on the names with my eyeballs, saying the name. I'm going to read and thumbs up and answer as many as I can of the comments afterward. Right now, I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Whether it is a good comment, a bad comment, or an indifferent comment, it doesn't matter. At this point, thank you for having just left a comment. Even if your comment is, why aren't you dead yet, you old fool? That's okay. You're getting me out of my head, into the world, dealing with people. Thank you very much. So we have Basta Ya, thank you very, very much. J-Rock Vampire, greatly appreciated. Justina Aquavita Metz, thank you so very, very much, greatly appreciated. Always good to see you in the comments. Get Lost SMH, thank you very much. Mateus Bulcher, thank you, greatly appreciated. Andrew Rocks, R-O-X-S, thank you very much. I didn't glue in my lower plate, so it was clicking and flopping and very, very irritating. My apologies. Thank you very, very much. And Daddy Travis Gaming, greatly appreciated. Pickle Rick knows your bullshite. Indeed, thank you very, very much. Radio Red Mages, thank you very, very much. Direct Orcs, how about that? Love the name, thank you very, very much. Nope, not that, that. The Bacon Dinosaur, it's the best kind of dinosaur to be. Thank you very, very much. Bradley Blaylock, thank you, greatly appreciated. Grace Mandamo, I hope I'm close. Thank you very much, greatly appreciated. And then there is Mama Chell, thank you, greatly appreciated. Charles Wagner, thank you. And then Devin Hale, thank you very, very much. Sam Lewis, Thank you, greatly appreciated. Matty Metz, son of a gun. Thank you very, very much. Metz, thank you very much. And then there's Vinicius A, I hope. Thank you very, very much. Adam Bailey, greatly appreciated. Kieran Mail, I think it is, something like that. Thank you very, very much. And then there is, oh boy, Goeie Nacht, Goeie Nacht, something like that. Thank you very, very much. Craig Coffee, thank you, greatly appreciated. Akuma CV, thank you very, very much. And then last but not least, Pyroon GT, thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated, each and every one of you. Get me out of my head, into the world, a very good thing. Thank you very, very much. I am much too warm in here. I would like to open up my window more. I've only got it open this much, but it's pitch black outside. And if I open up that window anymore, I'm gonna have 1.5 million moths and flies and gnats. As it is, I've got bugs from yesterday that flew in that are still caught in here, little gnats, flies, stuff. Because I open up my window, I get hot so easy. And at the same time, because I've lost half my body mass from 3 years ago, my brainstem is still telling my body, you don't weigh 325 pounds. You're freezing to death. The only way to get warm is to put that weight on. Go get warm. And so I'm freezing all the time. But I overheat at the same time so easily. I always whack a razor's edge where I put on a coat and then 5 seconds later, okay, I'm way too hot, so I take it off. And then I'm okay for a while. And then I start to freeze again. So I look to put on a shirt on instead of the jacket. And then I'll put that on, and then 2 minutes later, I'm sweating, so I take off the shirt. And then 2 minutes later, I'm so cold. It sucks. And Boogie is going to have to deal with that too. He's partially dealing with it now as he continues to lose weight, and his brainstem says, you're freezing. Because once your body gets to a certain weight, that's where it wants to go again. For the rest of your life, it wants to go to that weight. That's why it's so hard to keep weight off if you lose weight. Your body wants to go back up to that highest weight it possibly was. That's the new baseline. For the rest of your life, if you lost weight, your body's going to tell you something is wrong. You need to gain weight. You are too thin, you're dying. And that sucks. Because no, you're not. You're healthy now. But your body is telling you you're sick. You need to gain that weight back. And so you freeze all the time because you don't have that 100 pounds, 200 pounds of padding keeping the insides of your body warm. Oh, it's an awful way to be in. So that's why I'm freezing all the time. And burning up. Thumbs up. Oh my. 18 minutes and change. If you can check out my links down below, that would be awesome. I've got like Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+, and my blog. I need to write my blog again. I'm very, very sorry. I try to write in that, but by the time I get to it, I'm usually so exhausted I'm barely functional. So sorry. But if you could check those out, that would be awesome. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, that would be truly awesome. My thanks to everybody who has donated. My thanks to every one of my Patreon.com patrons. It is because of you that I am still in this house and eating food. Thank you so very, very much. I'm trying to still come up with a good set of rewards just to say thank you to each and every one of my patrons. I haven't yet, and I'm so sorry. If you cannot donate or you do not donate, I take all good wishes, deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very, very much. And if you could toss me a like, that would be very cool. I do appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. I really need to check a thesaurus to get a better word than appreciate. I overuse that word to death, and I am so sorry. And let's see, where am I now? If you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool. Greatly appreciated. But my personality has rubbed people wrong my entire life. So if you didn't want to, well, I understand. So at least thank you for thinking about it. I got a reaction video coming up. I got a game video coming up. Hopefully, I won't just be exhausted and in a daze and doing crazy stuff again this afternoon, so I can get a game video for my game channel. Check out the link down below. So thumbs up. Yep. That's not a thumbs up. Thumbs up, You take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. So you keep smiling, and I will see you on the flip side. Thumbs up.